Hi, I'm Travis from Team Buffalo Outdoors. Just because you haven't gotten your target buck yet doesn't mean it's time to hang up your gear. The post rut and the second rut offer some great opportunities for you to land your target buck. And I'm going to explain why. Now, the post rut is, you guessed it, that's the period after the rut. That's the period after all the magic happened. So what are 3 things during the post rut that these bucks that have been grinding, that have been rolling for the past few weeks, what are they going to be most concerned about? They're going to be concerned about food because they're going to be hungry. They're going to be concerned about water, so water source, because they're going to be thirsty. And they're going to be concerned about, you guessed it, they're going to be concerned about bedding because they're going to be sleepy. So yes, the post-rut, your odds are going to be lower, a lot lower than during the pre-rut and the regular rut. However, utilize some of these strategies and you have a good plan in place, you could take advantage of the post-rut. The post-rut, in the morning, you're going to want to hunt bedding, buck bedding, or a corridor going in from food source to bedding, because that's what they're going to want to hit. They're going to want to be getting some thick cover, thick briar, thick brush, and they're going to want to just lay. They're tired. They lost 30 to 40% of their body weight, and deer feed 5 times in a day. After they're going to take their nap, this is when that noon hunt is going to pay dividends. What you want is a mobile setup. I'm going to post a link in the description below of our recommended saddle. We did a video on this year. This saddle is amazing. It's light, it's quick and easy to set up. Go watch it in the description. We're going to post it in the description below, as well in the comments below. You're going to want a mobile setup, either a climber or a saddle. From the bedding source, you want to go from that noontime to the afternoon. You want to hunt a water source. You're going to be thirsty. So if you hit on the water source, especially this time, if you have a creek, you have a pond, a stream, or even have artificial water, that's what you want to get on. Now, for the afternoon hunts, you want to hunt a food source. So if you're allowed to bait in your state, hunt your bait. If not, soybean, clover, alfalfa, winter wheat, anything you want to be more concerned on the field edges or in a funnel that's leading to food where you catch your target buck slipping, and that is going to be key to be successful. But the post rut, this is when you as a hunter is going to have to grind. Now it's also rifle season in some states started already. Muzzleloader starts this time, the Monday after Thanksgiving. It's a 2-day muzzleloader season, but that's what you want to be doing for the post rut. So in the morning, let's go over this. In the morning, you want to be hunting bedding. So thick cover, thick briar, thick brush, that's what you want to be hunting, or a travel corridor from food to bedding. And then in the afternoon, you want to be either hunting water or you want to be hunting the food source. You get that first frost, that will sweeten up all the food sources, and they love the sweets. Deer love sweets. They have a nice sweet tooth. The second rut is most areas do have this. Not all do, but most do. And in New Jersey, that falls around December 8th to December 12th. And as you guessed it, it's a second rut. There's a second rutting period. And how does this happen? So the second rut is when does that haven't been bred in the first rut, about 28 days later, they go into estrus again, and then you'll have a rutting period. Also, the yearling does that didn't go into estrus, they'll pop into estrus. So what you really want, if you manage a property, if you have private land, kind of want a quick second rut to happen because of the survival link. And I'll do another video describing that. Basically, what goes on when the regular does, the mature does are bred this late in the year, the fawns drop a month later. Now, the yearling does, they don't go into estrus the first time, that first rut. They'll go into estrus in the second rut. So if you just have the yearling does going to estrus, that's really optimal. That's what you want. But if you have a lot of mature does going to estrus, that's not a good sign in your property. You're going to have to do some maintenance. In the second rut, like I said prior, this is where the magic happens again. This is where you should hunt like it's the rut. Bring out your rattlers. You want to bring out your grunt tube. You want to bring out your doe and estrus. You want to bring out your estrus. Can. This is also when you want to use scents. And the scent we recommend using is Hot to Trot by Rackgetter. Also, Rackgetter just released their new Platinum. This is a great product. Now, leading up to that first week of December, you might actually see some scrapes get active again. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to hunt the first week of December on those scrapes. And then the second week in December, go and hunt doe bedding. Get aggressive. This is your last hoorah of the rut. And you want to go into the thick beds and thick cover and see if you're going to have a buck try to pick out a doe. And then you want to do that in the morning time. Now, what I've seen in the second rut, food becomes a little bit more prominent than in the first rut, because not only are the bucks are still tired. Listen, they're not fully recharged and rejuvenated from their first hoorah, the first go time around. They're still going to be looking at food sources. Those are going to be looking at food sources because guess what? They're gearing up for winter time. Now, the second rut, you want to make sure that you are warm, you are good to go. And I can't stress that enough, that you dress appropriately during the second rut, because these are when those all-day sits are going to pay off. Pack a sandwich. Now, that doesn't mean weather doesn't play a front. Of course, weather plays a front, just not as much. You still got that rut priority that's going to trump. But also, food source in the afternoon becomes a little bit more important. You also have, right prior to the second rut, the scrapes are going to turn active again. You're going to see that on camera. Okay, so utilize your scents, utilize the calls. That means the grunt tube, the estrus can, a little light rattling. And trust me, second rut, it offers a great opportunity in 6-8 firearm. I've seen a lot of great bucks. The buck my dad shot, that 10-pointer, that was a second rut buck, muzzleloader during 6-8 firearm. I'm Travis Maragliata from Team Buffalo Outdoors. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe, post a comment of your opinion, where you'd be hunting this post-rut and second rut in the comments below. And I want to hear some of your strategies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.